morning, everybody. Welcome to another glorious Lord's Day, Sunday, July 24th, 2022. And it is Sunday for me as well, so. Hopefully this is be up in just a few hours by 8 o'clock, and it's just now 6 o'clock, so. But hoping everybody's going to have a wonderful day today. As you can see, it's still daylight. It's still nighttime behind me, but give it a little while. It should be lighting up. So, but today's episode 790. You heard that right. 790. Part 1. And we're going to learn how to handle a multitude of sins. Beginning with Proverbs 10, verse 12 from Henry M. Morris. So if you're excited about this, we'll smash the like button. Comment something you do on Sundays. What's one thing you look forward to if you go to your worship service, your worship service? What is one thing you look forward to in that service? Meeting your fellow church members, seeing friendly faces every week, and get to hear a good message, singing some good songs. What is your favorite part about your Sunday services, if you go? But if you don't go, I understand. Just have some sort of worship service every week. Something you can look forward to every week, and having a get together with friends and dear friends that you've met through your church family. That's something. That's one thing you do on. You don't necessarily have to go because of to hear a message or sing the songs. You just go together to get with fellow Christians and church family members. Because as a Christian, you're a member of the church, no matter where you may go to worship. So, but subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. Share the video and channel with your family and friends. Help me reach a reasonable subscriber amount by episode 800, which is now 10 days away. So if we're at the 24th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wednesday, August the 3rd, which will be episode 800. And you know, when I do the hundreds like that, both of them will be together in one video, so I can have a full just episode 800, like I did with 700 and 600. I like to have just one video, and sometimes I would like to have it live. That's what I want to do. If the live stream will hold up, then it'll be live. But if not, I give it about 5 minutes into the stream, and if it's not holding out, then I stop, delete the stream, then turn around, go in and pre-record, go ahead and record it like I'm live, and then turn around and post it. So, but that's just the way I do it. So, but also help me reach the goal of 100 subscribers by the end of summer. So you're looking at the calendar, the middle of September, when it says fall begins. I would love to be there. Love to be at 100 by then. So if you'll do that for me, I'll greatly appreciate each and every one that helps me reach that point. So without further ado, let's learn how to handle a multitude of sins. Got a mouthful, but Proverbs 10 verse 12 says, Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. So there's an old familiar cliche to the effect that we should hate the sin, but love the sinner. And this may sound a bit trite because of overuse, but it is nevertheless both biblical and practical. It is easy and tempting to be critical and condemnatory towards someone who had sinned, especially if the sin has affected us directly. But such an attitude seldom, if ever, produces repentance on the part of the sinner. So as today's verse reminds us, it will more likely generate an angry defensive response, and further strife. So an attitude of loving concern, on the other hand, not of condoning the sin, but of the personal understanding and sincere interest in the person, will more likely lead to a genuine change of heart and restoration. So two New Testament writers, Peter and James, cite this Old Testament passage in their own advice to Christian believers. Peter says, for example, "And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins." 1 Peter 4:8. Charity, of course, is the Greek agape, which is more often translated love, even in the King James. The translators use charity here, no doubt, because love might be, in this context, misunderstood as erotic love or even brotherly love, different Greek words. Whereas charity, as an attitude toward others, more nearly describes the agape kind of love. So note also that this charity is to be fervent charity. Fervent, fervent. So James, like Peter, understands all sins in the Proverbs passage to imply a multitude of sins. And he stresses the true goal in using this kind of love in dealing with a sinner. So in James 5:20 he says, "Let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death and shall hide a multitude of sins." So you see the difference between those two verses? Got a lot of good words that I'm gonna put in my tags. A lot of the ones that say this and this, I like to put those in my tags sometimes. Usually I only have maybe 3 or 4, but this one's got a good passage. Maybe I can get them all in the tag section. Like it says, biblical and practical, easy and tempting, critical and condemnatory, angry defensive response, and further strife. And that one probably won't get in that one. Attitude of loving concern, understanding and sincere interest, personal understanding, sincere interest, change of heart and restoration, stuff like that. That guess that'll be all of the ones that I didn't ever see anything down on the bottom, but so maybe that's all I'm going to add. So, excuse me, sorry for getting off point, but that's all I have for today. Coming up tomorrow in your Fantastic Monday, we're going to be back in the series for a day, and then Tuesday we'll be in the God series. So we got series back to back. But we're going to be in number 98 of the series in episode 791, part 1. And we're going to be talking about the serpent in the wilderness. Numbers 21 verse 8 is our beginning passage from Henry M. Morris. So stay tuned for that. I'll get to that later tonight, hopefully. I hope I don't wait till Monday morning to do that. But if I do, I do. It's been some hectic days here lately. I've been going to sleep before midnight, sleeping most of the night, then waking up 3-4 o'clock. And then it's 4:30, 5 o'clock before I can get out here to record. And then I've got to get the videos recorded because I haven't got the morning one done yet. Now, if I was able to already have it done and then go to sleep, get up, and then post it, I wouldn't mind that. But having to record and turn around and get it posted, it's a little rough. If I go ahead and record it and then have to sleep, then I can just get up and then the videos will just pop right on in there, especially the afternoon videos, because I do the little phrase at the bottom on subtitles, and sometimes when you do it like that, you have to wait a little while before you can actually get it to go through. But I've been doing a certain technique now that it's been going through almost every time. So, but instead of going in and editing as soon as you can get to it, you let it sit for about an hour or so. Then you go in, or if it still does it by the time you wait, go ahead and get it in there, and just before it goes live, jump on in there, get it in there, and it'll go right on in there. But coming up tomorrow, wait a minute, did I say that? Okay, sorry about that. I got off my track, and so coming up at 1:45 today, we're going to be in the 790 part 2 for your glorious Lord's Day Sunday, July 24th, 2022, and we're going to learn about what God knows from Jennifer Benson Schuldt, Schuldt, and derived from Joshua 22:21 through 27. So stay tuned to that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but you'll see that after 1:45 today. So with that said, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the little rambling spots. Try not to do it, but it gets away from me, and I don't realize that. I quit rambling. But keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe in all you say and do in 2022 and beyond. And until later, peace out, everybody. So long, farewell. Come back later after 1:45, and we'll find out what God knows. He knows a lot, but what is something that passage is trying to tell us? That He knows. What certain thing does He know? That's what it gets at. But until then, God bless everyone, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.